Good evening, Mandira. Welcome to Social Impact Summit 2024. So, you have been attending the event since morning. You're here. You have attended the panels. What were your key takeaways?
I think it's very important that we are talking about what is social impact in this time and age, because it's been spoken in isolation in different parts of the world, and about time India speaks about it in such a collaborative way. That's point one. And what a platform! You have industry experts from all verticals who are here today. The panel was very rich. The discussions were very impressive, and I feel that just gave a very promising start for anyone and everyone who's watching India very closely at this juncture to see how they are making a difference at a global level.
Okay. That was a lovely answer. Speaking of social impact, you too are a social impact leader. So, can you please tell our audience what do you do? What is that gap you're addressing, and how is it benefiting the people that you work for?
Sure. So, as we saw today, and social impact is broadly spoken in the terms of the urban India, urban population per se. India is the country in context, but urban population per se. But what we need to realize, and especially with India in context, is that a large part of our audience, our citizens, reside in India. You have around 60% plus living in the rural India. They contribute to the economies in many ways, but they're not. The social aspect of their well-being, that is something that has to be very seriously taken into context. We at SRAPCL are very mindful of that fact. So what we do here is that we're an FPO. So as an FPO, to put it very simply for a layman to understand, we're taking care of the farmer's interest. We're making sure that whatever goes into the farmer's output gets an excellent, beautiful platform globally. So what we do in a nutshell, and where I play a key role, is to take this whole entire operations, this whole organization globally. So you have farmers in India who put in a lot of logistical efforts to make sure that the outputs are superior. They face a lot of challenges there. I don't want to get into that. But what we do at SRAPCL is to iron out or mitigate as much as possible those challenges, so that these farmers in due time get economic independence, get social acceptance. There's a whole lot of stress in their life to even deliver basic day-to-day farming outputs. So we take care of those things, whether it's legal, social, commercial. All of those things are taken care of to a large extent, and then we see the difference. So that's the kind of social impact that we're looking at for our rural segment, and we're hoping that with this small effort, we can create an impact at the global level as well. We can create that noise there.
Okay, that was beautifully put. One quick question for you: what would be that one advice or one tip you would like to give the younger generation who's planning to create an impact in this world, while the youth is at times considered irrelevant or they are not taken seriously? What is that one advice you would like to give them?
The youth is a powerhouse. Youth is, it's a cliche, but yes, they are our tomorrow. And I'm going to be a bit selfish here with regard to SRAPCL and with regard to the whole category that I represent. I think there is a huge merit in going back to the basics, going back to grassroots, literally. Go back and, in this ever competitive world where AI is taking over the world and there's like this whole uncertainty there, you need to have a table full of food. You need your farmers, you need your crops, you need your growth. There's a whole growth segment there that's just waiting to erupt. And I think that is where we have filled in the blanks to a certain extent, and I would say it's huge. India is a massive country from north to south, east to west. There's enough and more opportunities for the youth of tomorrow. Consider making a change in that segment. It is for their own benefit and for the category at large.